Welcome, guys. It's KI Concept here. Today I'm going to be teaching you on how to make an awesome flyer. In particular, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this flyer. Sorry, let it load. Um, yes, so I'm going to be teaching you how to make this flyer. Um, it looks cool, right? Yeah, I know it looks cool. So let's jump into it. So for most of us that are new here learning graphics, so let me quit it. Let me quit this. So you come to your create new, and for those using Photoshop CS6, you go to your file and then um create new. So now I design on 1080 by 1080. So you want to go to pixels. You want to go to pixels. You click on this place. You check for pixels. For inches, if you want to use inches, if you want to know the size in inches, you use 3.6 by 3.6 inches. But I use pixels. It's faster for me that way. I don't know why. Then you leave this as it is here. You don't touch anything here. Don't touch anything here. You leave this white. Set if your own is on CMYK, set your color mode to RGB, and then you put it on 8 bits. If it's on 8 bits, you leave it. So yes, it is well okay, and then we are ready to go. So you click on create. So once you click on create, and this is what you will see. This is your workspace, and then everything is set. So now, like I said, we want to design this um we want to design this flyer. Okay, so sorry, I'll just have to shift this way. So yeah, we want to design we want to design this flyer. So um yeah, so what is going to happen is this. Let's jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do is to get your background, which is you come to place embed. So you go to file, you come to place embedded, and then you go to where your resources is located. So mine is located at downloads because I downloaded that. You know, I downloaded that from Pinterest. So this is it. I downloaded that from Pinterest. So this is it. You wait for it to load, and there you have it. Then you scale it up. If you are using Photoshop CS6, if you want to scale up, for those using Photoshop CC, that is 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, you just hold your keypad or your mouse, you click, you right click, and then you drag up. You see, it is perfectly scaling. But for those using Photoshop CS6, for those using Photoshop CS6, you want to press, um, what's it called? You want to hold Shift. You want to hold Shift and Alt. Shift, Alt, and then you click, then you scale up. But you see, for me, I'm holding Shift and Alt, and then if I scale, you see what it's doing because I am using Photoshop CC and it is perfectly scaling. But for those using CS6, and for those using CC, you don't need to hold Alt and Shift. So undo. So let's go back there. Then we scale it like so. We scale it like so. So let me see. Nope. Yep. Sorry. I just did something I was not supposed to do there. So let's bring that back. Where is it? 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 So yeah, this is it. So we bring it here and then we scale it like this again and then we move it to the side. So now here you see you have it. Sorry. So Then you want to rasterize it, so you right click, and then once you right click, you come here to your layers, and once you come to your layers, you right click, then you rasterize your layer. Then once you rasterize your layer, you go to filter. Then once you go to filter, you go on blur, then you go on Gaussian blur, and then you blur it like so. Okay, okay, yeah, just a little bit, however you like it, but this is how I like my own. Yep. So we come again to filter again, then we go to noise, and then we add noise. For me, this noise is too much. The um the percentage of this noise is too much, so I want to reduce the noise to like so. Yes, it's looking okay for me. Hold on, let me check something. Yes, it's looking okay for me. So we shift this again, and then okay, yes. So we lock it. We lock this. Sorry, we lock this. So once we lock it now, you see it can't move. So you see it cannot move. So we want to go in and then bring in. We want to bring in this guy holding the camera. So, but before we do that, let's do this. You see how this is cool? Like it's looking cool. This join, the O in the join, right? It's looking cool. Now let me show you the trick to it. So you click on T. T stands for text. So you click on your T and then the text. So join, so JOIN, join. So a character, sorry, undo this. So actually, hold on, sorry, coming. Um, JOIN, sorry, and then we click on this, and then we click this. We make it like so. Yes, make it like so. Hold on, let me see something. Yes, exactly. So you want to make it like this. You want to give it this effect, this kind of good looking style. So what you do is this. This font is too heavy. It's looking too heavy. So we want to make it thin. So I want to make this just, oh yes, thank you. So right click again, and then you convert the text to shape. So you click on convert to shape. So once you click on convert to shape, you see that it has, you know, it is no longer, you can no longer edit it again. You can't edit the text. So it has become a shape. So you come to direct selection tool. You can press the short key for direct selection tool is A. So I click on direct selection tool, and then I come to yes. Don't click on path selection tool, direct selection tool. So then you click here, sorry, you click here, and then you go like this, you drag, you go like this, and then you click sideways. So you see it has, but sorry to say I made a mistake. Undo. So T again, come here, give it a space, no, just a single space, sorry, double space. So yeah, then we can make this, convert it back to shape, direct selection tool, and then like this, and there you have it, there you have it, there you have it. So you click on this, and then you see you have it like this. So you come here, you this is still on this is still on the join. So you press Control D. Control D is for duplicates. I mean, sorry, Control J. Sorry to say that. Control D. Control D is to deselect rather. So Control J, you press Control J is to, so you see this. You see this layer pattern, this layers, this section. It has duplicated. So if I click this eye here, you see. Sorry. Nope. It was supposed to. Okay. Okay. So let's just we let's say we, because I just noticed something now that I press Control J and then it only, okay, now it has worked. So you see, you see. So now this copy, we move it under here. You can leave the copy up if you want to, but I decide to leave the original and then use the copy for whatever thing that I want to use it for. So now this copy, I want to give it this what's it called? This this shining glowing effect behind it. So what I do is this. I come here, I come to this place, this effect. This effect is for effects. So I come for this effects here, and then I click on color overlay. So once I click on color overlay, is to change the color of whatever is of that thing, because I can't change this in the text here because it's no longer a text, it's now a shape. So I want to change the color of the shape. So now what I do is this. I come to this place, and then I want to make it a light blue color. So I come to where I have light blue on my design, and then I click on light blue. So let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. No, I'm not satisfied with this. So I click here again. So you kind of like want to play around it to look for the kind of color you want. You understand? So let me look for a light blue color. No, this is dark. This is white. Um, okay, let me come here. Let me make it so. Okay, yeah. So I have what I want. Let's see. So now, we come here to filter. Still on the copy, on the copied, on the duplicated, what's it called? Join. I come to Gaussian blur. I come to Gaussian blur. So it asks you convert to rasterize, or in CS6 it might tell you to go and rasterize back. So you have to rasterize it first, or you turn it to smart object, and then you rasterize, or you click anyone, and then you blur it however it is you want to blur. So you can see that the glowing effect is showing behind it. So the more you increase, the more the glow, you know, expands. But that glow is too much, so I just want to leave it like this. I just want to leave it like this. You see? So yeah, it's perfect. So now I off the original, this one in front, I put it off. You see it? And then I put it back on. So now um I press this thing control, and I click here um to highlight two of them together, and I press Control T, and then you see two of them together. Then I scale down the size. So now I've scaled down the size now to the size that I want, because it was too big before. So I click, and now I click on T again. So us, want to say join us. So us, join us. So take it to white, and then it's on medium, so we don't want it on medium. Sequel Sans, why is it on Sequel Sans? Sorry, so my font is Mont. The font that I'm using here is Mont. Mont, not Montserrat, rather Mont. Mont, so I need Mont bold. So now I have Mont bold. Control T. Control T means to transform. here. So you want to transform. That's what it stands for. Don't ask me why. I don't know. That's how they just do it in Photoshop. So don't ask me why. So you understand. So I was saying, let me look at it here. Okay, so I have it on something bigger than that. Something bigger than that. And it was not in caps, rather. This was not in caps. Why is mine in caps? So join us. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm saying thank you because I watch plenty anime. So you grab. So yeah, that's how they say it in anime. So yeah. Um you join us. So now I duplicate this us again. Control J, and then I bring it down. I bring the copy down because that. So I want this shiny effect to be on this. I want this shiny effect to be. Sorry. So I have to. Let me off this one. So I want this the duplicated us to have this color behind. So I click. See. So now let me off this first us. So you see it has it. So now I want this shiny effect to be on this one. So instead of me to go and recreate the Gaussian blur and everything, so I just come here, I come to my effects here, and then I hold Alt and I drag it and paste it here. So you see it has it. Okay. No, rather it only gave it okay, since I have rasterized the text. So I can no longer copy the Gaussian blur effects on it because I've already rasterized the text. So let me come here, let me rasterize this one, and then just I have to recreate it, but in some cases it's not so. So now, yep, yep, and now we have it. So I start here and then I hold shift and I click here to highlight all of them and press Ctrl G. Ctrl G means to group. So now I will name here join us. Join us. So this one and this one, sorry, this one and this one, or press Ctrl G. Sorry, I have to unlock both of them. Ctrl G, and then I will name it BG. BG as in background. You get, so I have to lock it, and I lock this one also. So let's continue. So what we have here, so we want to bring in, so we want to do this one also, this circle. So what we do here is this. We come here to this shape, this shape. So what you are going to see, sorry, on my own it was custom shape because I used this for a previous design, so that's how I left it. But on your own you will see a rectangle tool like this. So what if you see a rectangle tool like this, it is shape. You can see another rectangle tool here. This is for gradient tool. This is gradient tool. You can see a dark shadow and a light effect on it. So that is gradient. That'll show you that it's a gradient tool. But this one is just empty inside. So that shows you that it is a rectangle tool. It's for shapes also. So what you do, you click on it, hold, click and hold, and then you come here. Why holding your left click button, you just scroll to this side, and then you look for eclipse. So you want eclipse because you want a round shape, a circle shape. So you click it, and then there you have it. So now once you click it, you see it is not perfect. So you hold shift. You see shift automatically makes it a perfect circle. So you see it will give you, but now we don't want this color. So what we do here is this. Sorry, let me check if my stuff is still recording. Okay, it's still recording. So sorry about that. So we want to remove this color. So on my property to, for some people, some people's own, and you might see your own on top. Yeah, but I customized my own workspace. Now, for those people who I'm taking private tutorials and then might be watching this video, probably you get, um you will see that I gave you videos on how to customize your workstation, your workspace. So I have my properties here. I have my properties. So you might see your own on top. So what I want to do here is this. I click on this place here, or you can do whatever you want to do here. So I remove the color. You see this this cancel is, it means to remove the color. So no fill. So now I want, now this place is called, this place is called set is for the stroke. So now what this place does is this. So I want to, since here is no color, so I want to give it a color. So I give it white. So now you see that it has white on it. There's a color. Now this is showing that there's color. So this 0 means that there's no stroke. There's no stroke. So you increase it. You increase it by whatever value you want to have, whatever value you want. So I want mine to be 10, but this 10 is looking too small for me. So I come here and then I increase it to like 15. 15 is okay. So I come, I click on my move tool, and then I click Ctrl T on the circle. Then I scale it up like this. I scale it like so. Then I scale it again from here. I scale it again from here. Then I bring it here, somewhere here. Yes, so you see that it is aligned. It is aligned. Now, when you see this pink line, it means that it is aligned. I mean, it is in the center. Now, once you see something like this, when you see something like this, if you see this pink line, it means that okay, it is properly aligned. But now this pink line is not in the center. This straight line is not in the center. So let's just leave that. But now it is in the center now. Like this line means that this is in the center. It's in the it is centralized. So for those people using Photoshop CS6, if you want to see that smart guide, we call those lines smart guide. So if you want to see smart guide in your own, so what you will do is this: you come to view, you click on show, and then you click on the smart guide. Now if it shows correct, it means that your smart guide is on. But if it doesn't show correct, it means that your smart guide is off. So you click on smart guide. Now, if you want to see these rulers that you are seeing, this now we call these rulers. If you want to see this ruler, they help you and then they guide you in your designs. So in the sense that if you want to centralize, if you want to keep your design centralized, like if you want to keep your designs aligned, I will teach you in my next tutorial. I will teach you what alignment is all about. You understand? I will teach you as I'm working. I will teach you what alignment is all about. But for here, I'm not using alignment because I already have what I want to do in my head. Like I already followed what I want to align in my head. So, for those people, okay. So now, if you want these rulers in your own, you press Ctrl R. So you see how it works. So once I press Ctrl R, you see that it has gone. Once I press Ctrl R, you see it has appeared. So when you want to align, if you want your work to be aligned, if you want to know that your work is on a straight line, what you do is this: you click here, you click on the ruler, and then you drag. Now if you see your cursor change to this double edge arrows, it means that you have carried a line of the ruler, and then you see this line, you click, and then you drop here. Now this is how you know that your work is aligned. So anything you are designing, you make sure that any text and any picture you are designing does not come outside of this ruler. It does not come outside of this ruler. Now you come here again, and then you want to do the same for here. You want to do the same for here. So now this is the same value. You get, this is the same value. But for me, I am not using ruler. I'm not using ruler because I already know what I want to do. Like everything that I want to do is in my head. But for you guys, you can use ruler because most of you are beginners. So yeah, you kind of like want to like use this the rulers and then the smart guide. So another way to use rulers, again, if you want your values on both left and right, up and down to be properly to be properly aligned. That's to be the same. You get to be the same. Sorry. You come to view and then you click on new guides layouts. Sorry. So once you click on new guides layouts, to show you this. So now number of rows you want one, number of um, columns you want one. So you set the value here to whatever value you want. So me, let's say I want 75, 75, 75, 75. Mind you, it does not have to be the same number, but because I already know what I want to do, I already know what I want to do. So you might have this left and right at it at an 80 at the value of 80 pixels, and then you must have up and down at the value of 110 pixels, depending. If you don't want your designs be to come you know to come all the way down and then be all the way up, if you want everything to be like if you want to minimize space or you want to maximize your space and then you want everything to look neat on the edge and everything. So you set your values and there you have it. And then let me click on 75 and then I have here 75. So I click on enter. So now you see it. So that means anything I'm designing, it has to be within this box. So don't mind my circle that outside this box. It's just the design. Now this one is part of the background. This ellipse too is part of the background. So we are not working with so I am not working with smart guides today or rulers. So let's leave that. Let's leave that. So then I duplicate this eclipse again. I duplicate it. Now what I did there was that I clicked on alt and drag, clicked on alt. I held alt while clicking and dragging. So now I give it the same color, the same blue color, and then I give it that Gaussian blur effect come to filter, and then you give it Gaussian blur rasterize. Sorry, I didn't rasterize this shape, and now there you have it. So I want to lock the two of them, but I don't want to put them in the background, so I lock them. So now there you have it. So now we want to bring in our image of the man holding the photo, the man holding the camera. So what I want to do is this. I go to where I have it, and there you have it. There you have it. So now I want to remove this man from this picture. I want to remove this man from this picture. I want to remove this man from this picture. So what I do is this. I come to rasterize to this. I right click, then I rasterize him first. I rasterize the picture first before I can be able to remove. Because so now for those people using Photoshop 2020 upwards, you can do this now. You click on properties. For those people using Photoshop 2020 to 2023, you come to properties and then you click on remove background. You see, it will automatically remove your background for you. Now watch this. Sorry, it's taking too long. Sorry about that. It's taking too long. So now you see it. It has removed the background. But for those people using Photoshop CS6 and Photoshop CS6 to Photoshop 2019 CC 2019, sorry. Let me duplicate this one. Sorry, let me duplicate this. I hide this one. So delete layer mask. So now for those people using Photoshop CS6 and 2019, you can't remove background automatically like that. So what you will do is this: you come here to your quick selection tool. Now this quick selection tool allows you to select whatever you want to select. Now there are other ways of there are numerous ways of removing background. Another easy way for you to remove background again is if you have internet connected to your if you have internet connected to your laptop, you understand, then you go to your Chrome or whatever browser you're using, and then you type remove.bg. And once you type remove.bg, it will show you upload whatever image you want to remove its background. And once you upload the image, you just it automatically removes the background for you. That is one way to do it. But another way to do it in Photoshop, if you don't want to go and stress yourself doing that type, another way you can do it, quick selection tool, and then it tells you select objects. So you see it's on my cursor is on minus. So you come to this plus icon, and then you want to select. You hold and then you drag, you drag, you drag, you drag. Mind you, be mindful of how you select. You don't want to select outside the person you are selecting. So you select. So now it has selected, but his ear is not fully selected. So I click here and then it has selected. Now once I click on this place here, now it has fully selected him. Now once it has fully selected him, you come to this place, to this layer mask. Now this is layer mask. This icon that you are seeing here, this is called the layer mask. So once you come to this layer mask, you click on add layer mask. So you click on it, and then you see it has removed the background. You get it has removed the background. So you can click and then use the picture. So now this picture is looking okay. For some people, this picture is looking okay, but for me, the picture is not looking okay because I downloaded this picture. Okay, I downloaded the picture, and mind you, I will leave a link to the description for where you can get I will put a link to the description on where you can get this this photo, or you can download it from Freepik. You can go to freepik.com and then you download man holding camera, or you can download photographer, or you can search photographer, or you can search man holding camera, and then you can get this Freepik. Mind you, Freepik. The pick is not pic, it is pik. Freepik.com. So now this photo, sorry, so I have to delete this. Sorry, I have to delete this. So let me use this one. So this photo is not looking sharp. For me, it's not looking sharp. It's not looking all that, you know, it's not looking there for me. So I come here, I want to edit this picture. So what I do now is this. I come, I convert this into a smart object, and then I rasterize it. So what I want to do now is this. So the reason why I turned into this as a smart object was because I wanted it to retain its quality. So now I come to um Camera Raw. Now, mind you, every Photoshop has Camera Raw, but if your own version of CS6 does not have Camera Raw, okay, then let me know and then I will tell you what to do about it. But now, if your own version of Camera or Photoshop has Camera Raw, then we are good to go. So now, um, for those people using CS6, I will show you how to get what's it called? How to get Camera Raw on your what's it called, on your Photoshop. There are some people's this thing, sorry, let me press cancel. There are some people that their own Camera Raw is not in this filter. There are some people that their own Camera Raw is in this edits, and then they scroll down all to this place preference, and then you see Camera Raw, blah blah blah, whatever there, and then you get it. That's for some people. For some Photoshop CS6, right? Some Photoshop CS6, it's in the filter, and then you click on Camera Raw. So now we want to give it we want to retouch this photo a bit. So I come over to my exposure, I add a little bit of exposure, and you see that it's getting lighter. I add a little bit of contrast, you know. Then I remove the highlights, let it not be too dark. Add a little bit of shadow, remove the white. Okay, yeah, I add white, sorry, not remove. The black, yes, I remove the black. And then I come to texture, and then I add texture on it. You see, it's popping now, it's popping. Then I come to clarity, and then I add clarity. Now you see it. Then I come to dehaze, and then I have it here. Now you see it. See that it has changed, but it is not all done here. So now what I want to do is it again. I come to this saturation and then I reduce the saturation. So now you see it a bit. Then I come to this vibrance and then I give it a little bit of vibrance. I give it a little bit of vibrance. 16, you can leave it at 10, whatever value you want to add. It is not yet done. So I come to detail and then I put noise reduction. Click on noise reduction to make it smooth. And you see that the thing is smooth. The picture is smooth now. Then I come to sharp and I add a little bit of sharpening. And I click on OK. Now you see we have it. So you see it, the same thing we have it here. So I press on Ctrl T to reduce it. Now we have reduced him. So now you see it, we have it here. So now we want to add our text again. We click on T. So we want to put Treasured Media Crew. So we click on this, and then we click on we hold caps lock, Treasured Media Crew. There you have it. So now I want to spread the text like this. You can see that the text is spread wide across the design. So now what I want to do is this. I come here. I come to now. Sorry, I want to get the number of this thing. So I come to this number. So hex code is very, very important when it comes to colors. So now another way you can get color, if you want to know the kind of color you want to use for your designs, if you're having problems coming up with colors for your design, another way you can go to and get colors, you go to color.adobe, or you type Adobe Colors, but the real name is color. I think color.adobe.com, and then or you can click color.io or color.oi. I think it's color.oi. Then once you go there, it gives you a bunch of colors. I mean, set of colors. You can even search the kind of color you want to use for your design. You can search the kind of color you want to use for your design. You get, sorry, let me check how long I've been recording. Oh, 38 minutes. So we've been too long. Sorry. So yeah, so you have it. So you can, whatever color you want, you can just download that color palette and import it into your Photoshop, and then you can click the you can copy the color from there. So now let's continue. So we want to now this color code. I need this color, this hex code. Ctrl C, and then I go down here, and then I come here, and then I press Ctrl V, and there I have it. I have my color. So now I want to spread it. So the tracking, is it tracking or leading now? Yes, tracking. Thank you. So now we click this tracking, and then we spread it like this. We take it like this. So now we've increased it, but it is looking too wide. So we don't want it to be too wide. So we want to reduce it. Sorry, let me check the number value that I used. I used 640, so I want 640. I want 640. I want 640. I want 640. So now there you have it. So it's looking good like so. And he said, now you see the smart guides. You see that there's one that it looks like cross. So now that means it's showing that it is centralized. Now this straight line that is coming straight up to down, it means that it is centralized, and that this text is centralized where it is. So you see now it's centralized, it's at the center. So we have it there, Treasured Media Crew, and then we want to put so like this. we come to this place. Media is recruiting. Sorry to say, sorry to do this. So we come to um media is recruiting. Media is recruiting. Media is recruiting. So we want to so we want to remove the tracking value. So we come here 0 and it's looking good like so. So but then we want to make this one bold. Yep. So we have it like so, but then we want to increase it. So you see, we've increased it. But then this is not giving at all. Like it's not working for me because I mean that number like okay so it's not um semi bold. So this thing is not working for me at all. So what we want to do is this. I think we would like to please join us. We go increase it be like say we could just carry and go up like this. So you see, yep, now so, now so, now so, now so, now so. So now media is recruiting, but then we want to take it like this. Yep, and then there we have it. So, and then we can increase this guy. We can increase this guy like this for him to look big. Now you see this blue effect here, this blue effect. So what you will do is this. You come here, you come to this plus sign here, that which means to create new layer. So we create a new layer on top of him. Sorry, add new layer, and then we press Control B. No, sorry, just B rather. B means for brush. So if you're only showing this plus sign, it means your caps lock is on. So you off the caps lock, and then you can see the size of your brush. So now you want to come here. Sorry, you want to come here to this place to reduce the size of your brush. But I don't want to reduce the size of my brush. Okay, let me reduce it. No, I don't want to reduce the size of my brush, so I leave it. Sorry, I leave it. And then so I come here, I pick color here. This is the color that I want to use. So, so I come here and then I that's all. Then I come to this place. This is my blending option, and then I make it screen. You can see it's on screen. So I make it screen. You get this is called blending options, guys. Blending option is your friend. Blending option is always your friend. Blending option is always your friend. If you are doing design and then you're not using blending option, I don't know. I don't know what you did do. I don't know what you did do. You did all. So like that. So guys, we want to do these requirements, this place. So we come here and then we come to this shape tool here again, and then we click and then we drag. So now you can see that mine has these curved edges, right? But in this part you can see that this one has this one rounded rectangular too. You can actually choose this, but me, I did not choose it. So what I did was this. I came to my properties, and then you see this place. Now you want to, if this place is not checked, if this place is not clicked, if it's not showing this box, then that means you can't increase the value on all sides. Now look at it. So now it has increased. So I put a value on one, and then everything changed because everything is highlighted. But once I uncheck this one, so you see, I can only add value to one side. You get only to one side. So what I want to do is this. I want to add value. So what I want is sorry 10. Sorry, I have to do this again. Undo, 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 undo. So now what I want to do now, come to properties and then increase the value to 10 or 9 rather, anyone you want to do. So I'm just going to quickly import these ones because I already have them here, so there's no need. So now you guys understand what it is. So okay, let me continue it for purpose sake. So now I come here, I type TOT, I type in requirements. Sorry, so I think this one was in all caps. So what I will do here is to type it in all caps. You can type yours in all caps if you want to. It's not in must, but just to give you that look. Requirements. So you can type in the requirements and then blah blah blah. Type in the requirements. So now we want to reduce this tracking. Sorry, not this one. We want to reduce the tracking of this one. 0. Change the color to white. And then we'll bring it here. Then we come here to reduce the size of it. We come here to reduce the size. But see, it's too much. The size reduction was too much. Okay. We have it as 8. And then, so now this size, this rectangle is looking too big. So we press Ctrl T. And then you press Shift. You hold Shift to drag it. And then you drag to this side. You press Enter. Now you see. So you can bring in your text and then you add. So guys, let me show you something. So if you are typing, so now let me show you something. So all these things were typed together. Like I typed them, and then I press enter, it went to the next column, and then I press enter, it went to the next column. So if you are doing that, what you will do is this. So once you are doing that, you press T and then you press must attend Sunday service, must be committed. You press enter now, committed. So now you see. So sometimes for some people, now see, this one is called a leading. So whenever you are designing, make sure that your leading is on the same value with the size of your font. And this is your font size. Make sure your leading value is on the same size with your you can leave it at auto, but sometimes auto is not normally okay. You get, so I choose my leading value. So make sure that your leading value is on the same this thing size as your font, or one value higher or 2 value higher. So now I have it at 8. I have my font size at 8, and then I have my leading value at 9. So now what leading value does is this. You see this space in between, it closes the space. Now the more you increase your leading value, the more the space, now you see it, the more the space between them. Now the more you reduce your leading value, the more the space closes. So now if I leave it at 4, now you see it has closed too much. So now I want the leading value to be on the same 7, 8, 9. Now 9 is okay for me. So now you see it. So guys, there it is. There you have it. So I will just go back for time's sake. I will just go and then import all that I have here into this place. I will just import like so. Now you see. Then I go again, and then I come here, and then I import everything that I want to import. Sorry, rather. And then I import everything that I want to import. I import them like so. and import them like so, and then there you have it. That is what you have. So guys, this comes to the end of my tutorial, so I hope you love it. I hope you love it. So until next time, see you. So this is how to design a simple flyer in Photoshop. So next time we will have more and more and more awesome designs. Thank you.